Okay, I would like to start with who Metalscope is all about. Metalscope is an ISO 9001 certified company. We are CRISIL BBB minus rated. We are approved by RDSO. RDSO comes under Ministry of Railways for making steel bridges. We do design, detailing, fabrication, supply and erection of steel buildings, steel structures, bridges and specialty structures. We have got 3 state-of-art facility in Pondicherry and Chennai with a capacity of 30,000 metric ton per annum, still expanding. What we do? We make pre-engineered steel buildings, steel structures, bridges, modular buildings, and rail cars and rolling stocks. Means we talk about rolling out 550 rail coaches in CKD conditions to all OEMs across the country. Did you know any lesson you refuse to learn will repeat until you do? So our statement, if we do what our competitors do, we will never be much better. If we believe in maximum 10% growth per year, we will never reach more than that. If we continue to do what we always did, we will never have an always great performing company. That's how we start with. Now we talk about the way of working, what it calls for. The purpose is learning the constraints. We go with Dr. Elia M. Goldratt, what to change to, how to implement the changes. You know, today when we talk about the present constraints, what we have, running a company, we are into the 17th year of operation. We talk about operational constraints, capacity constraints, policy constraints, and our clients' requirement day in, day out. There are a lot of new changes required by the clients, and the requirements go day by day, it goes up more. So how do we work on the constraints? So first we identify the constraint, exploit them, subordinate, elevate the constraint, and go to the step 1. So first we understood what exactly the constraint is, then we work on it. So we have got, how do we deliver wow? Wow is way of working. How do we understand the client's requirement, and how do we move forward in terms of understanding the clients? First, the issues what it generally comes is, when we design a pre-engineered building or any structural steel, the requirement from the client would be in delivering it in full kit. What we talk about full kit in Metalscope, we talk about full kit right from the design to handovering the project, it's supposed to be in full kit. How do we change, how do we rework into our organization? When we talk about wow, we completely design the building right from release of bomb, bill of material to execution, everything is done in kitting. When we talk about a long building of 300 meters long, we kit them, we take them into sequence into 3-part, 4-part, right from the design delivery to the execution, it is done in the same sequence. How we do it? Again, our guys in our organization may not know the dates what we talk about. The dates what we commit to the client may not be known to the person who works in the factory and in the site, because we work only on the color systems. What we talk about, our internal delivery system is completely color based. We talk about color, those guys may not know the dates, it is only the color which matters. So every project, in every department, in every function, if it goes the colors, we talk about green, we talk about yellow, and we talk about red. And the stage colors, if there is, every department has got a stage color, and total as a project, it has got a stage color. So if I do it always in green, there is enough capacity for me to bring in more orders. If I do in yellow, it's good. And sometimes if I go in red, I'm plus 2 days on my commitments. That's how we work on. So predominantly, the entire project management system in terms of wow, right from the operational to the project delivery goes in this. So we also have certain principles how we work. The core beliefs we work on, it is important to stop doing wrong things before we start to do right one. Focused on completion, not on progress. Realigned our culture as a project company from the manufacturing. Otherwise, we always feel, we are a glorified fabrication company talking about how much ton we can produce, is that we can pull out 2,000 tons. But making 2,000 tons actually got no value at site. A bunch or dozens of bolts and fasteners can stall our projects. That's how the understanding goes out. When we think of delivering the projects and nuts and bolts to the columns and rafters. When we talk about a company, fabricating company, delivering structure, even 2,000, 3,000 tons, delivering the structure may not be a big constraint because the capacity what we have is definitely high. But delivering the project in sequence, see to that the building grows at site where we are actually not paid by the customers for delivering the structure, instead building the buildings. So that's how we work on. And the way of working, when we talk about the way of working, we talk about strong orientation towards the customer needs and timelines, focus on delivery, not on the output, improving handovers and synchronizing the component priorities across all departments. That matters a lot. Every department, right from the design to the procurement, to the cold form, to the first operation plan, to the production, to the assemblies, to the painting and to the delivery, all the departments are synchronized to one common priority, which matters a lot when it comes to the way of working. And we have actually developed a kitting zone. We have a virtual kitting zone developed our factory so that we don't even move a kilo of steel to site without that being categorized as a kitting. If we talk about the phase 1 building of an ex-customer calls for a 300 ton, we see to that the 300 tons is kitted at our own factory, see to that everything right from the structures to the fasteners are taken care, then only we give them the permission to move out the structure. That makes so easy for the people at site to take the entire structure and start mobilizing it. And we also talk about daily flow meeting, which is very much important because we understand the color systems, internal delivery systems, which help us to move forward. And we also have an operational council to drive the entire system. And I would like to showcase few of our projects which is executed through this WOW. This is Asia's second longest steel bridge and South India's first longest steel bridge, which is 2.6 kilometer. And did you all know we consume 2.7 metric ton of our natural resources to produce 1 ton of clean steel. Keeping this in mind, we at Metalscope collaborated with IIT Chennai, designed this building completely pyre cap and the girders with E410 grade steel. And by so, we were able to optimize around 4,000 tons. The site which we executed was around 7,000 tons of steel. We have got a special system for welding the structures, moving them to site in terms of logistics and executing the structure. Other projects to showcase, other projects to showcase, this being a more of a warehouse topic. Yes, Metalscope is actually working on warehouse. We have delivered a project for TVS Logistics in 90 days, right from the inception of design to handovering the projects. It's a 150,000 square feet building. The consultant was Tata Consultant, and we are able to deliver them. It's a great A-grade warehousing system. The customers are so happy when it comes to kitting. It is not only the kitting which matters a lot, it is also delivering the project. It is very important. And I also want to showcase the last project, this building which we did for Bosch. It's a refrigerator making facility. The building length is around 334 meters long, and it is 2 lakh plus square feet is the building. And if you see the beauty of this building, this is how we talk more about the machineries which were brought from Germany. They need this building to be delivered in every 100 meters. So beautifully we worked out back into our office, actually looking out to how the WOW can effectively happen in this particular building. That's how we did. I would like to run a small video on this. Could you please play the video? Thank you very much. Have a great evening.